Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is Sean, and welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a phenomenal day. Happy Friday. The weekend is upon us once again. And if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you already know what's about to go down. You know it. Get excited. But for those of you that are new, here is what is about to happen. Every Friday, every week for about the past 13 to 14 weeks, we have been pumping out this video. One of my favorite videos I like to do on a weekly basis here on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. Lineup update time. Woohoo! Let's go. Get pumped. Yeah. Lineup update coming at you guys here today, as it does every Friday here on the channel. But, as you guys can see by the title of this lineup update video, we are not only going to be doing that, we are also going to be doing something bonus as well. We are going to be opening up our monthly weekend league rewards. They have finally dropped. They should have dropped last week because, as we all know, a month lasts 4 weeks, but for some kind of weird reason, EA decided to make the month of November 5 weeks worth of playing games, so 125 games instead of the normal 100. So we were not able to get our monthly rewards last week, but that's fine. That's totally fine. We get them this week, and I think the reason why they pushed it back to this week is because of the next generation version of the game. The Series X/PS5 version of the game came out last week, so I think that might have been the reason why they delayed the monthly rewards another week, but I could be wrong. So for those of you that are new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Hopefully you're doing great. Second of all, you're probably asking yourself, what do you do in this video? What do you do for the lineup update? Well, good thing you asked. It's pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward video. It can be decently long at times, as my controller dies. Apologize for that. What we do is I show you my Madden Ultimate Team lineup, and I show you my offense, I show you my defense, special teams, playbooks, the whole 9 yards related to my team, and I inform you guys of any updates that we have made, any upgrades that we have made throughout the course of the past week. So, this is what the lineup is. This is kind of the locked-in lineup for the 25 games of Weekend League that we play on a weekly basis. Now, over the past few weeks, I have been tweaking the lineup a lot when I'm playing Weekend League, so this is subject to change at pretty much any time period throughout the course of the 25 games. I can make some changes. That's what I've done a lot over the course of the last couple of weeks. But I think I'm going to be sticking with this team, this set of abilities that I have on the team for the entirety of the weekend. But once again, that could change. That could very easily change. So there's the obligatory burp. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's not waste any more of your guys' time. Let's show you guys the squad, the lineup that we're going to be taking into battle with for 25 games. Starting off first with the offense. The offense. Now we're going to go ahead here, and we are going to be running through our players first, and then we are going to be running through the abilities that we have on the players. Now, abilities, as we know, and as we've documented over the course of this entire series of videos that I put out for you guys every Friday, abilities run Madden. It's just the name of the game, and it's been the name of the game for the last 2 Maddens. So, without further ado, offensive line, the beef, the big nasties up front, pretty much staying the same. We have Trent Williams, left tackle, Matt Stinchcomb at left guard, Bruce Matthews at center, Randy Cross at right guard, and Orlando Brown at right tackle. Darren Waller is our tight end, and big thing about Darren Waller this past week, he got a +1 upgrade. because he went bananas against the Jets last week. Had 13 catches for 200 yards by a tight end. Are you kidding me? That is virtually unheard of in today's game. And Darren Waller rapidly starting to become one of the best tight ends in the NFL. And he's my favorite target in this game. He is an absolute stud. He is now a 95 overall on our team. He's a 93 technically, but with the theme team boosts, he gets to be a 95 overall. Going now to the other skill positions. We still have the gunslinger himself, the best quarterback in Madden, Brett Favre. And it's not even close. And I'm not going to debate that anymore. Reggie Bush, still the best running back in the game. We still have him. He's an absolute god. We have, at receivers, Chad Ocho Cinco, Reek, one of my other favorite targets, Tyreek Hill. And then the reappearance of Scary Terry. Terry McLaurin is back in the lineup, and I'll explain why here in a minute. And then we have our backups. Jerry Rice, Andre Johnson don't really see the field. A lot of the other backups you see don't really see the field a whole lot. Bo Jackson sees the field some. Raheem Mostert will also see the field as well, but not as much as he did. So the reason why we went back to Scary Terry being back in the lineup, first of all, he is still an absolute beast. I really, really like Scary Terry. We're going back to him mostly because we are going to be primarily now running 3 wide receiver trips tight end, and then when we absolutely need to, we will go to the 2-1-2 trips. So Terry McLaurin is going to be where Chad Johnson was in our trips tight end formation, and Chad Johnson is going to move where Raheem Mostert was. But once again, Raheem Mostert, he will still be implemented if we need him. So yes, Scary Terry back in the fold. No abilities at all. And speaking of abilities, let's talk about them. Let's go ahead and let's break them down for you guys here really quickly. They are pretty much the same across the board as last week's video, except for a couple of changes. And the first one you see here, this is pretty much the only change, is we put the outside apprentice ability on Tyreek Hill. And as you can see, outside apprentice gives him 4 additional hot routes when he's lined up on the outside. All right. We're going to be messing around with a little bit of something here with him. We're tweaking our trips tight end a little bit. That's why we went ahead and we're putting that ability on him. But other than that, it's pretty much the same as last week. Brett Favre, he still has Gunslinger. That's the only ability that he has. Darren Waller, we actually put an X Factor on him this week. He now gets double me. Which, as you can see there, wins aggressive catches and single covers. Don't really know if that's going to activate a whole lot, but we put it on him. And then, of course, he has the tight end apprentice ability, which gives him more hot routes when he's lined up at tight end. Bruce Matthews, our center, with Identifier. And once again, don't really need to go into much detail on how much I like Identifier. Backfield master still on Reggie Bush, and then edge protector on our tackles, Orlando Brown and Trent Williams. So that is the offense. Those are the offensive abilities, the players, all that good stuff. Let's go to chemistries here real quick before we go to defense. We still have our defensive and offensive main chemistries maxed out, play fake and lockdown. We still are rocking with the good old 49ers and Raiders theme team, which I have been contemplating on changing from Raiders to potentially Washington. But I think I'm going to stick with this theme team. I think this is the theme team I'm going to stick with for a while. I think, because once again, so many good players have played for both of these teams that they have released in this game. So I think we're going to stick with this theme team for a while. We still have Sprinter maxed out. We still have Brawler on all of our starting offensive linemen. So that way it gives them +1 strength. Moving right along then here to the defense. This is where we have made a few upgrades. This is where we have changed. Some new faces have made their presence felt here. Let's start off first with the front seven, which, I mean, isn't really that special. We still are rocking with pretty much all the same linebackers we've had. Derek Thomas, Sam Mills, P. Willie, Ricky Jackson. The only two that really are playing for me are going to be Sam Mills and Ricky Jackson. None of these other guys play at all, except for on special teams. Defensive line, they came out with a limited time Nick Bosa, so we upgraded him with training all the way up to a 93 overall. He's not going to be playing at all either. He's just there mostly for upgrade or overall purposes. Still have Leroy Glover, Justin Smith. These two don't really see the field much anymore. We picked up the newest defensive lineman and the newest legend defensive lineman that they just added to the game this past Saturday, and it is Leroy Selman. He played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have never heard of him before he was released in the game last week. He played for about 8 seasons, I believe, back when the Buccaneers really were bad. But they decided to give him a 95 overall in Madden, and he's pretty solid. He's going to be playing defensive tackle for me. 88 speed is really, really good for a defensive tackle. As you can see, he has pretty good block shed, pretty good power move. Finesse move is all right. But I don't think he's going to be doing a whole lot for me. We do have an ability on him. We do. We'll get to that here once we get to the abilities. So yeah, there is the front seven. Once again, the only ones that are really going to be playing out of this front seven, out of the linebackers, D linemen, are Mills, Ricky Jackson, and Leroy Selman. And then one other individual who we will get to here in a minute, who I think you guys, you know. Moving on along then to the secondary, we still have the same corners, same safeties for the most part, except for one exception you see there on the top right. We have DRC, Night Train, Deion Sanders. Absolute studs. Nani Asawa just chilling here. Rod Woodson chilling here. Hopefully he gets an upgrade soon because he has not gotten an upgrade all year. It'd be really sick if we get a new Rod Woodson. We still have Ronnie Lott, Taylor Mays. Sadly, we do not have Pat Watkins anymore. In my opinion, I just did not feel like he was as fluid of a user as Taylor Mays is. I think Taylor Mays is still the best, in my opinion. He just feels a lot more agile, a lot more fluid. He doesn't feel as clunky as Pat Watkins does. And that could be because of his change of direction being so bad. That probably is the reason why, honestly. And Taylor Mays is just way better. And that's probably the reason why we're going back to Taylor Mays. So Taylor Mays, he is once again going to be our user. So we still have him, Ronnie Lott there chilling. And then here you can see the newest player on the defense side of the ball who is going to be starting for us. Ed Reed, the ball hawk himself, is on the team. We fully powered him up to a 94 overall. And there you can see his stats. 94 speed. I really, really wish he could be able to get 95 speed, but he doesn't. But there you can see. He has maxed out zone coverage at 99, 90 man. He's not going to be playing much man, though. 88 hit power. I mean, it's Ed Reed. He's one of the best safeties to ever step foot on a football field. He is going to be a vital part of this defense, I feel like, especially with the abilities that we have on him, but we'll get to that here momentarily. Quickly with special teams, we still have Morton Anderson here. We have Shane Leckler as our punter. He actually gives us Raiders chem, which is really cool. I really want to pull the trigger on getting Sebastian Janikowski. That would be another Raider, by the way. But I don't feel like paying that much for a kicker. I really don't. I really, really don't. So we're still rocking with Morton Anderson for now. And then we're going to go back to defense here in a minute. We actually went ahead. There you can see we're rocking all these Raiders. And we're now in the Raiders offensive playbook. We're still in the Giants defensive playbook as well. We're still going to be running trips tight end, but I feel like the 2 running back formations in Raiders are way better than any other 2 back formations in the game. So that's why we are in the Vegas Raiders playbook. All right, going back now to defense. Let's talk about abilities. Let's talk about the ability. So we're going to go here. These are the abilities that we have active on players. Dante Jackson, who you did not see on the defense. That's because he's in the specialist portion of the lineup. This dude is a beast. He is a beast. I absolutely love Dante Jackson. He plays way better than his stats. His coverage stats are the greatest, but his speed is honestly the reason probably why he's an absolute monster. He has 97 speed. 97 speed for us. He has acrobat. So too does Deion Sanders. He also has the universal coverage X factor. Ronnie Lott, still an absolute beast as well with acrobat. Dominique Rodgers Cromartie still with acrobat. Taylor Mays, our user, with acrobat. Leroy Selman, as we mentioned, we did put an ability on him. We have double or nothing on him. So there you go. And then, of course, Night Train Lane, an absolute beast. Acrobat, universal coverage on him. And then we get to Ed Reed. So we have decked him out. We have put 3 of our 10 ability point limit. 3 of them. 3 of those points are going to be put on Ed Reed. And there you can see he has acrobat as well. But he also has deep in zone knockout, which gives him improved reactions / knockouts in deep inside zone. So he is primarily going to be playing an inside third, whether it be me playing in man or me playing zone. He is going to be in an inside third every single play for the most part, unless I want to get real adjusty and switch it around. He is going to now be he basically will be on crack whenever anyone throws towards him, because he's going to have way better reactions and he's going to be able to knock the ball out. And he has acrobat as well. I'm expecting big things. I'm expecting very, very big things. I have super high expectations for Ed Reed. I have a feeling he's going to be a monster for us. He's going to ball out. That's just a feeling. I don't know if that's going to be the reality of it. I hope it is. Fingers crossed that it is. Hopefully, he'll be getting some pick sixes as well, so we can put it in the Weekend League Chronicles highlight tape. I'm super excited to see how well he plays. I hope he plays well. He should play well. It's Ed freaking Reed, for crying out loud. I'm just hoping and waiting and praying we get Sean Taylor soon, because then Sean Taylor is easily going to be taking his spot probably. Or maybe I use Sean Taylor, I don't know. But yeah, Ed Reed, we're decking him out. We are stacking the deck with him. 3 ability points of our 10 that we have on defense are going on him with acrobat and deep in zone knockout. So hopefully that goes well for us. I hope. So that is the defense. Here are the specialists once again. Dante Jackson, this is where we have to hide him because we can't fit him in the lineup, mostly because of theme team purposes. We hide him back here. He plays outside corner. We got rid of Pat Pete as well. He's still technically in our binder, but we don't have him on the team anymore. Sadly, because we are going to be putting Deion Sanders at free safety, and then Ed Reed's going to be playing strong safety. So Pat Pete, unfortunately, had to get the boot. Absolute beast, by the way. I love Pat Pete. If you are balling on a budget, get Pat Pete. He will definitely suffice for you. And who knows, maybe we go back to him here. Maybe I don't like the way Deion's playing and we get Pat Pete back. I don't know. That could be a move we do throughout the middle of the weekend league. I'm not sure yet, but for now, this is what we're going to rock with when it comes to our lineup. So that is going to do it for the lineup update portion of this video. I know it's already kind of long in the tooth here, almost 20 minutes. I apologize. And like I said, like I promised, like the video says, we are going to be doing a 2-in-1 bonus for you. Here and now is going to be November's monthly weekend league rewards. Alrighty, fellas, so we got our monthly weekend league rewards, and I'm telling you, these things over the past couple of months have been absolute fire. Hopefully that will be the case here today, and if it's not, I will be very, very sad. I will be very, very sad. It is not much, but it is a lot in terms of rewards. So, they always give us a little training here. We get 2,400 training, which is, it is what it is. Now we have to back out here and go into our packs. We only get 2 packs. 2 packs is all we get. But these are 2 of the best packs in the game. These are 2 of the best packs. We get a 15 times gold or better player pack. So we get 15 gold or better players. And then we get an 87 plus fantasy pack. This is one of the best packs in the game. It has been one of the best packs all year. It spits out absolute fire. It really, really does. And hopefully that'll be the case here today. So without further ado, let's get it. The 15 times gold or better player pack. And we start off first with a 80 overall Zach Moss. I will gladly take that. Any red, any 80 plus overall cards you see are definitely awesome. So far we aren't getting a great bunch. We got an 84 punter though, that's fine. Another elite, an 86, I'll take it. And we get an 87 Jimbo Covert, and the last card we get is a gold. So overall, this was solid. We got an 80, an 84, an 86, and an 87. Not too bad. Not too bad. But this is where we make the cheddar. 87 plus overall fantasy pack. Give us something good. Don't give us. I believe we get 5 cards. We get 5 cards. And there's the first one, a 91 Will Shields. We have 5 cards. Luckily, I don't think they're all going to be 87s, which is great because that would be sickening. But we get a 91 to start off, which is solid. Hopefully we can improve. This could be a full legend. I hope. 94 Jimbo Covert. Holy shit. That's sick. That is sick. A 50 player. Hold on, my packs might be juiced. A Ray Lewis, that's a killer pull. That is a killer pull. And we get, what is this? A Kareem Hunt, nope. And another 50 player. Aaron Rodgers. Well, I'll be damned. An 87 plus. And we pull 394 overalls. That is sick. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. We could have gotten all 87s, guys. We really could have. But we pulled 394 overalls. That is disgusting. Now, I already know who I want to pick. I do. I want to pick Jimbo Covert because I kind of actually want to use him on the team. But I'm going to check some prices. I'm going to check and see how much all these cards are going for. Mostly not these 2, not Will Shields or Kareem Hunt, but these 2, or these 3. Covert, Ray Lewis, and Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to check prices really quick. Make an informed, educated, economical guess. And then we will be back really shortly and we'll make our move on who we're going to pick. Alright, so we have gone ahead. We've done our research very quickly on mutthead.com. And the prices of these cards are very, very similar. They're all around the 150, 160, 170 range. I don't really care about that. I am going to be taking Jimbo Covert. I know it's crazy. But we're going to be taking him. And we're probably going to be going ahead and powering him up right now and putting him in the lineup. It's pretty cool. I was thinking about it this pretty much this whole week is I kind of want to get Jimbo Covert, but I don't really want to pay that much for an offensive lineman. I don't really want to break the bank, per se. And lo and behold, here we are, live and in living color, and we pull him. So I think it's only fair that we go ahead now and we power him up. As you can see, we have his power up right here. I don't know if I have enough training. I don't think I do. Let's go ahead here and see. No, we're going to need to get a lot more training. We're about 4,000 training short. And plus, he also has a theme diamond that we have to get as well. So we're going to go ahead here really quickly. And I believe I can just quick sell a couple of cards here in my binder that that we're not really using, that we can get training from. Let's do, yeah, we'll just quick sell, yeah. Sorry, Josh Allen, you had to get quick sold. Had to get quick sold. Let's just go filter by Chicago Bears. Jimbo Covert, for those of you that don't know, he was a part of the legendary Bears team back in the 80s, especially 85. He was their offensive lineman, starting offensive tackle. Only played for the Bears as well, which is kind of unfortunate that he only played for the Bears. And oh, he doesn't get a secondary position. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish he could play right guard. How much is his team diamond? Oh yeah, we're not paying that much. We are not paying that much for an 87. We're just going to use power up pass. I think I have one power up pass. I do. So we're using an 87 to 88 power up pass on him. So I got to put that down on my trusty notepad here, or my not notepad, my Google Doc that I keep for all my power up passes. Okay, come on. There we go. I have 87 to 88 power up pass on him and Tyreek Hill. So very different right there. All right, we got enough training, and boom, there he is. He's a 95 overall. I don't know how much overall he's going to go up. Sure, we'll put Bears times 3 on him. Whatever. Play fake, not West Coast. Play fake times 3 on him, and then we'll also give him Brawler, which is right here. And then we also are going to be giving it Edge Protector as well, since we'll do that. Since he is going to be starting at left tackle. Where is Edge Protector? Right here. So, Jimbo Covert, new left tackle added to the team. And like I said, I was thinking about doing it this week. I was thinking about powering him up. But I was like, just wait. But now he falls into our laps like that. So it's only fair that we give him some. So we're going to replace Trent Williams here. And we're going to have to figure out a way to get the 49ers camp back to where it was, because that's going to that is going to take away a 49er Kim. So we're going to have to we'll figure that out though. We'll figure that out. And then we'll go ahead here and activate Mr. Covert with Edge Protector. So there. Oh, I don't know what happened. What happened? Uh-oh. What? I deactivated someone on accident. My bad. Oh, we deactivated Brett Favre. Okay, there we go. So now he's active. Now he's in the lineup. He is on the team. So, yeah. That was cool. That was sick. Really, really good monthly rewards. Per usual, the monthly rewards have just been spicy. They've been great. And they were really good to us this time around once again. So that is going to wrap up this video. The lineup update. Monthly rewards are in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Tomorrow is going to be podcast day. Episode number 5 of the podcast will be coming out on Spotify. Probably won't be coming out on YouTube right away just because I'll be busy. But keep your eyes peeled on Twitter. for information regarding that. And follow me on Twitter if you have not already, because that's where I keep you up to date on pretty much everything. So thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you in the next video. I'm Steeler Sean, and I'm signing out. Peace.